We first started using Vrbo and Airbnb and other share rentals when we went to Europe in 2019, and that was our very first time. And it was also the first time I noticed that I had a big problem with the fragrances in the bed sheets that people were washing their sheets and towels in. Now, I had always had a problem with these bed sheets. I never liked the smells of the fragrances they used, but I just didn't like them. I hated them, but I could sleep in them. It wasn't until our 2019 trip to Europe and we started staying at Airbnbs and Vrbos, and some of them there was no problem, but a lot of them I had a big problem with those fragrances, because now not only did I not like the smell, but now I also could not breathe, and that was new. And I don't know if it's because I'm older and I've become more sensitive, or if the toxins in those chemicals are different these days than they were before, or perhaps a combination of the two. I don't know what it is, but I used to simply hate the smell. Now I hate the smell, and I can't breathe when they're washed in those fragrances. And you hate the smells.
I have never liked floral scents. I have never liked perfumes. I've never liked anything like that. It never occurred to me to think about what people clean their sheets with when I go to hotels or anything.
I've noticed that it was never a problem at hotels where you stayed, because the big hotel chains, they don't wash their sheets in fragrances. And I don't know if that's by design or by accident. I hope it's by design. But it's true. I don't, big chains, hotels and motels, I never have a problem with the fragrances. It's only when I go to the small independent so-called mom and pop places where they'll wash it in fragrances, and then I'll have a problem with it. Once the pandemic started, we started going to these share rentals a lot more because we just needed to get out of town every once in a while. You remember the first place we went to this place on Lake Arrowhead. The property was beautiful. It was a beautiful house with a beautiful view. But I spent the entire first day doing nothing but washing the sheets over and over and over, trying to get the smell out. And that was also when I first noticed that those chemicals are already, when they've been washed in those fragrances day in and day out over months and over years, then those toxins leach in to the pillows and mattresses, so that even if you put fresh, unused, never before worn, never before smelly sheets on, it doesn't matter, because it's already in the pillows and mattresses, and I breathe those. Even if you put fresh bedding on, it doesn't matter at that point. Whenever we want to travel, I have to send my form letter. Well, at least the letter's already written, but I have to send it to every conceivable place that we might want to stay. And then we choose where we're going to stay based on who has written back and said that their place is fragrance free. And then that's who we choose from.
Well, then what's your solution?
My solution is to go to places that have never used any of those, that have never used fragrances to begin with.
Yeah.
You don't even know about this website, do you? You don't even know what this website is, do you?
No.
He's learning about it on camera, that what we've been working on for the last few months. Let me tell my life partner of 29 years, to so many other people already know before he does. I'm creating a website called Fragrance Free Rentals, and
I do know about this.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's my solution.